Hello everyone, Jack95 Gaming here, and we're back with episode 21 of my Southampton career mode, and we're just getting recognition from the board saying we had such an amazing season, and that our domestic cup, our performance in it was brilliant, so that is great news on the Southampton front of things. And then we get a little something come through saying we've got 21 million to play around with for the next season. Brilliant news in a 100k budget. You know, we're going to actually obviously have to even that out, but that's great news. And the first player we're looking to get is Junior Malanda. You know, a great player, great potential. 4 million is his value. I'm not complaining about that. So we're going to have a look at him. And Zakaria Bakali, the man that we had last season on loan. We want to get him a very exciting prospect, as it said there. We want him in the team because you know what he can grow into be. We get our EuroLeague objectives. They want us to win the cup, and we get important transfer information because the market's now open, and they want us to reach the last 16 of the cup, of the domestic cup, which is I think doable for the Saints. You know, we're aiming for Champions League football next year. But what player would you look at is Tony Villena. Great young player, and I think he's going to be better than J Ward-Prowse. You know, I hate saying it, but that is the truth. And then we look at Lucas Piazon and all other players like that, and we know we're going to start to obviously scout them again because it's a new season. We've lost all our stats on them, but yeah, we do decide to approach Bakale now, and because we put him in our shortlist, and we're going to offer he's worth 3.8 million, not too bad this far in the season. And I thought I was going to go for 4 million, but I decided to switch it up and go for 3 million. You know, be a little bit cheeky and see if they accept it. Yep, I was right. Yep, 3 million the first one we go for. Fenny would come back with our Tony Villena inquiry and say that they want 3.4 million. You know, fair enough, he's a great player. And I already had in my head that I was going to get rid of one player. And I didn't really get on with him, you know. He's a good player, but James Ward-Prowse, you know, they're both the same age and probably have the same potential. But I just think I prefer Tony Villena more than Ward-Prowse. Sorry, Southampton fans, but that's my honest opinion. So we put in a bid for him. Now we're going to our knockout stages of the World Cup, and our first game is against Chile, so hopefully we can get a win and keep this competition alive for the Belgium. We can see that they line up. Well, we line up with Courtois, Vertonghen, company for Marlon Nainggolan, Fellaini, Bakali, Hazard, Dembele, Lukaku, and Benteke. And we're going to see that the Chile side line up in a minute with, I believe they have stars like Alexis Sanchez, Gary Medel. You know, we're going to see now Bravo, Dominiquez, Medel, Vidal, you know, just players, Isla on the bench, Sanchez on the bench. You know, very good side. I don't know why they're not playing, but this actually looks like a weakened side, but they're playing 5 at the back, so obviously know how much of a threat we are. We're in the 8th minute, guys. We break with Benteke over a beautiful shot into the bottom corner, and we find ourselves 1-0 up in the 9th minute. Great goal from Christian Benteke. You know, no complaints there. Poor defending from Chile, and the big Belgian just powers it past the helpless goalkeeper Bravo, and we're now 1-0 up, guys. Now we're moving to the 19th minute. Dembele plays a beautiful overlapping ball into Benteke. No one's going to barge him off the ball, let's be honest, and he crosses the ball in there. Dembele makes a beautiful run and headers that into the top corner in the 21st minute, guys, and we've doubled our lead, and we're looking like now we're going to go and hopefully push on to get more goals and actually just win this by a landslide, because we want to win this competition. You know, we're showing our intent to other clubs that we are the favourites. We're going to become their favourites. And a major mix-up at the back, just a couple of minutes later from Dominiquez, gives it away to Benteke with a cheeky chip over Bravo, and it's a great finish from the Belgian. You know, we're 3-0 up now, guys, and we're absolutely laughing. Christian Benteke celebrates his second goal in just under 25 minutes. What a goal it was, you know, what a cheeky chip. Look at this. No chance, the goalkeeper. Cool as you like. Christian Benteke, 3-0 to the Saints, to the Belgium. 26th minute, we pick up the ball with Fellaini. Takes a great shot. It comes back out to Benteke, crosses it in, and who is there back post? Romelu Lukaku, the beast. And he's a couple of minutes later again, the 28th minute, and we're 4-0 up now, guys. It's safe to say this game has been put to bed already, under half an hour gone, and we are 4-0 up. Great header from Romelu Lukaku, and nothing more I can say about that. It was a great play. But Fernandes picks up the ball in the 42nd minute, a couple minutes before half time, and the Cardiff man Medel takes a shot, and it just comes out of Courtois' reach, and it's a great goal from Gary Medel. You know, and Cardiff fans are going to be happy to see that. And Chile are, I don't know if they're backing with a shout, but that's going to gain a bit more confidence for them. And that is actually how we go in at half time. 4-1, guys. You know, 2 from Benteke, 1 from Dembele and Lukaku respectively, and we've dominated this game, guys, as you can see on the half-time stats. But in the 55th minute, guys, Bakali breaks down the line with a beautiful cross into Romelu Lukaku in tons of space. He's not going to miss that. His strength is headering you know, and yeah, by this point he's just shown a bit of respect, not celebrating. But what a goal from Romelu Lukaku to make the game pretty much out of Chile's reach now, completely out of their reach. 56th minute, you know. You always thought if Chile started the second half strong and got a goal, they could have a chance, but Lukaku's just put that to rest now, and we're now 5-1 up, guys. Now, guys, at 81st minute, you know, I'm only showing goal highlights this episode, it's just going to be so long. But Carly crosses the ball in, and Lukaku is there again to complete his hat-trick in the 83rd minute, and this game is over now, guys. A beautiful 6-1 victory. We bring on Morales, Januzaj, and Mertens. But it's 6-1 now, guys, and that is how the game is going to end. Nothing much really happened. Lukaku got his hat-trick, Benteke got a double, and Dembele was on the score sheet. So we're through into the next round, guys, and let's see who else is going to be joining us. As you can see, Spain, Brazil, Germany, Italy are joining us, along with Colombia and France, Cameroon, and Argentina and South Korea are still yet to play. Obviously, we're looking to get drawn against a weaker side, so we can have a better chance. You know, we don't get drawn against them Spain and Brazil's. But we get some transfer offers in here for Dejan Lovren and Pablo Osvaldo. 81 rated, 28 years old. He's pushing on a little bit. Obviously, our top goal scorer last year, so this is going to be the form he's in. So if we're looking to sell him this season, it will be this season, yeah, obviously. And we offer 13 million. We say we want 30 million for him. And for Dejan Lovren, a player I'm not looking to get rid of. He absolutely tears up the Premier League, a great player. And if Monaco want him, they have to cough up 15 million. That is what I want. PS3 reject our offer for Bakali. You know, they want a little bit more. You know, fair enough. He's a great player and he's going to grow into be a superstar in the future. So I do, in fact, offer an extra 500k and see if they will take that. But anyway, guys, moving on. We get a transfer back from a response back from Monaco saying they're not going to pay that for Dejan Lovren, and Feyenoord accept our bid for Tony Villena. Great news for us, and we offer him 20 grand a week. 5 years, and then make him an important first team player, and let's hopefully he'll accept that and we'll get our first signing of the season, fingers crossed. So we was looking at Julian Malanda before, guys, and he's a player that I want. So we do actually approach Wolfsburg and say that he's a man that we want, and I think it's going to have to be Jack Cork that is going to have to go. You know, they're both pretty much similar players, but I think Jack Cork, he's a good player. We got an England call up, didn't he? But Julian Malanda or Jack Hall, guys, it's a no-brainer. Sorry again, Southampton fans. You know, I'm looking to build the team in depth. You know, build a great second team that can challenge for the Euro League. You know, or you know, strengthen depth so we can make a great team. But Newcastle coming for another bid for Osvaldo too, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm telling them the same that I told Sampdoria, 13 million, and see if they accept that. Nathaniel Klein come and asked that he wanted a discuss his wages. I was like, fair enough, Nathaniel, you're a brilliant player for us, and we offer him what he wants, 30 grand a year, 2 years, and see what he says. Villarreal coming with a transfer offer for Emmanuel Mayuka. The man has just come back off loan. I'm not looking to use him, guys. You know, I've got too many strikers already, and if I can get him off for a good price, you know, his value is 3 million, and they offered 3.7, which is a good offer, but I want 5 million for him because he's still young to become a great player. PSV come back with us again saying that they want 8.5 million for Bakali. I was like, that's a little bit steep, so I'm going to offer 5 million and see what they say to that. You know, I obviously don't want to toy around because I don't want negotiations to end, but I'm just trying to get it for a good price. Sampdoria do come back with us saying they will pay 8.5 million for Osvaldo. You know, again, that's not good enough, so I'm going to drop it down to 12 million. That is my final. 12 million is the least I'm going to let them go for, so hopefully they'll accept that. Or not, because we keep Osvaldo, that's a boost. And we get our first time of the season. Tony Villena accepts our contract offer. James Ward-Prowse out on the other end. Gutting to see him go, but Tony Villena's a great, bright young player with a lot of flair, and hopefully he'll do a better job than James did. Newcastle come back saying that they will offer 9.5 million for our man Osvaldo, and Wolfsburg say the transfer offer is unacceptable for Malanda. They want a little bit more, which is fair enough. I can't argue with that, but we'll revisit that Newcastle offer a little bit later, guys. But yeah, we offer 1.5 million and Jack Cork, and we're going to our next game now, guys, against Colombia in the next round. So hopefully we get a victory in this one. You know, I don't know why I've stayed on the screen for ages, but yeah, we line up. We're going to make a couple of changes to the team, I think. I'm going to see if it's all fit. The team is all fit, but I'm going to take Dembele out and put Kevin De Bruyne in and see how he does in this game. So, guys, this is a massive clash. I believe it is the quarterfinals now. So, if we win this, we're in the semi-finals and we're close to that final. You can see Colombia have some great players like Ospina, great midfielder Cuadrado, Rodriguez, Guarin, Almero, and Martinez Falco, and obviously Zuniga, Quintero, and I believe I saw Muriel on the bench, so great attacking options for them. But in the first minute, guys, bring the ball to Bakale, absolutely sells the defender the dream, crosses the ball in, and who is there? No one. But it falls out to Marouane Fellaini with a beautiful dipping shot into the bottom corner, and we are now 1-0 up in the third minute. Dream start for Belgium. And we started very strongly in this competition, you know. We obviously scored in the first 10 minutes in every game, you know. Just the pace down the wings and the strength and the height through the middle is just too much for any team to handle, I do believe. And Marouane Fellaini puts us 1-0 up in under 3 minutes. But 6th minute, poor defending from Colombia. They give the ball away. You're not attacking Benteke there. He takes a beautiful shot and falls Ospina in by the near post, and Christian Benteke is off celebrating again. Another great goal from him. Him and Lukaku have been absolute beasts this season. You know, I love how the defender tries to tackle him, but you're not going to catch him. You're not going to outmuscle him. Benteke is the ultimate striker, you know, and I'm glad that he's got himself another goal. 2-0 to Belgium. When a corner now, guys, Eden Hazard plays it in, and Marouane Fellaini is there to score his second goal. You know, like I said, their defence is weak. They ain't got a good defence, Colombia, and we've exploited that. Their attack is phenomenal, you know. It's up there with the best of them. But defensive-wise, they're very poor. And it was a great goal from Fellaini. You know, completely out-jumps the defender. No chance for the goalkeeper. And we are now 3-0 up, guys, in under half an hour. But Colombia do get a corner. Cardado plays it in. Looks for Falcao. Well out by Fellaini. Falls to Romero. Back into Rodriguez with a beautiful shot. Well saved from Courtois or company. I can't think who it was. But Falcao is there to turn in the goal. And it is now 3-1, I do believe. Great shot from Rodriguez. It was stopped by Company, and Falcao was there to turn it in to make the game 3-1. And Colombia are back in with another shot, and we're going at half time. 3-1 up with 2 Fellaini goals and 1 Benteke goal. And we've dominated the game, guys. We've had double the shots of them, and the possession has been pretty similar. But let's go into the second half now. 60th minute, Bacardi breaks beautifully here, takes a shot, hits the post, and Lukaku runs in unmarked, undetected, and he's there to turn the goal in the 63rd minute to make it 61st minute, I believe, to make it 4-1, and the game's been put to bed. We are absolutely running riot in the World Cup this year, and yeah, that is 4-1 now, guys. Great, and we're bringing on Januzaj, Dembele, and Kevin Morales, you know, just to give some players a break because we're comfortable now. 79th minute, Benteke breaks through, easy enough finish for him, just slots that P rolls into the bottom corner with 10 minutes left to go. That's 5-1 now, guys, and we've just put this game to bed. No way Colombia are ever going to come back from this now. Even though they've got such great talent, it's game over. You know, the strength of Benteke was too much, and no chance for Colombia to catch him up. And we are now 5-1 up. 87th minute now, guys. Muriel picks up the ball, turns away beautifully, and puts a dipping shot into the bottom corner. And that's a consolation goal for the Colombians. And that's going to make the result look less embarrassing in tomorrow's newspapers. But it's Belgium that's going to take their bragging rights. Even though Colombia had the last laugh, Belgium take the bragging rights in an absolute brilliant 5-2 victory. And we are into the semi-finals of the World Cup. And we're going to see where our opponents are a little bit later. It was a pretty even game in the end. Even shots all around, and possession was a little bit in Colombia's favour. But we do walk out of here with a 5-2 victory. And we can see we're going to be playing France, who did knock out Argentina. And we're going to see that Italy will be playing Brazil in the semi-finals too. So it's going to be an interesting semi-final clash. And we're looking forward to playing it, guys. But moving on, we get a transfer offer for Emmanuel Mayuka from Dusseldorf. I don't know how to say it. But I'm going to say exactly the same what I said to Villarreal. 5 million, and you can have him. You know, he's a great player still, but he's just not a player I'm looking to use. And we come back and say to Newcastle in the end, 12 million. You know, that's what I said as my final offer. If you don't match that, you're not having him. Basically, as simple as that, because he's a great player. He was one of the top goal scorers last season in the Premier League, and he was one of the reasons we got the Champions League, Euro League spot, and Villarreal accept that offer for Mayuka, and so do Dusseldorf. But PSV come back again saying that 5 million was not enough for Bakale. They want a little bit more, so I was like, fair enough. I'm going to offer 6.5, and hopefully that will be enough to get our man in, you know. And then, yeah, we get this. Klein decides that he don't want to sign a contract and wants to leave. I'm like, no, I'm not having that. I'm not losing the player. I'm going to offer him £5,000 more than he actually wanted, and see if he accepts that, because I'm not prepared to let him go. And let's see what it says in the future. Gasol Ramirez gets the transfer offer. Wolfsburg come back saying that again that the deal is unacceptable. They want a bit more. I'm like, oh my gosh, Cork is a great player. I'm not going to let him go for an absolute mockery. But he's saying he's worth 7.8 to 11 million up the top there. Sampdoria come back saying they will pay 8.5 again for Osvaldo. I just don't think it's getting through to them. 12 million. That is my final offer. 12 million, no less. 8.5 is an absolute outrage. I don't want to go for that. And then a very good offer here for Gaston Ramirez. He's worth 13.5 million, but they offer 16 million. Arsenal, obviously trying to get a good midfield again, and I'm like 25 million. Gaston is not going for a cheap price. He's a brilliant player. 25 million or nothing. Have that, Arsenal. But now Newcastle come back and say that they have accepted the 12 million asking price for Pablo Dani Osvaldo, and we might be losing our talisman here, guys, which is absolutely gutting. But he's gone for the right price if he does go. Arsenal refused to pay the price for Gaston Ramirez, and great news, Bakali accepts our PSV accept that deal for Bakali. Brilliant, and we're going for him 5 years, 15 grand a year, and 5% per bonus per goal, and let's see if he accepts that. But now, guys, we're going to our semi-final clash against France. Big game for us, big game for Belgian football, and we're going to see the lineup we're going to start with now, because I thought I'm just going to stick the lineup in this one instead now, guys. And as you can see, we start with Courtois, Vertonghen, Company, Vermaelen, Nainggolan, Fellaini, Bakali, Hazard, De Bruyne, Benteke, Lukaku, and obviously the other players on the bench that we all know. And we played a 3-5-2, obviously, guys. But that's a pretty strong formation, and Kevin De Bruyne keeps his place in the squad, having such a great previous game for us. But you see France line up with Lloris, Debuchy, Rami, Koscielny, Mangala, Envia, Matuidi, Ben Arfa, Ribery, Nasri and Benzema in a 4-2-3-1, a very strong formation. And we noticed that Mangala's playing that left back role, Envia and Matuidi in the CDMs, and obviously the other players in attack. But we in the 10th minute, we make a great run with Eden Hazard, completely fools the whole French defence and cuts it in to the bottom corner in the 11th minute, and we are now 1-0 up, guys, in the semi-finals of the World Cup. This is big for Belgium football. Eden Hazard fitting to score the goal. He's such a flair player, and he's not going to miss a chance like that. One of the best players in the world, Eden Hazard, puts us 1-0 up against France. 31st minute now, guys. De Bruyne plays a beautiful looping ball into Romelu Lukaku, who knocks it past Lloris. No chance. And Belgium now 2-0 up in the 32nd minute. We've been dominating the game from start. And what a goal from Romelu Lukaku to make it 2-0 in the 32nd minute. Look, great finish. Lloris, no chance. He hit with such good power, and Lloris just couldn't get down quick enough to get to the ball, and we're now 2-0 up now, guys. 43rd minute now, poor defending from Rami. Great ball from Lukaku into De Bruyne, the simple tapping, and De Bruyne puts us 3-0 up in the 43rd minute and pretty much puts this game to bed before half-time. France have simply not showed up, and De Bruyne puts the game to bed with a simple tapping into the bottom corner. And that is how we actually are going to go in at half-time, guys. 3-0 up against France. You can't argue with a result like that. I'm sure that all the fans back home are going to be absolutely happy. And you can see we won the game with many chances, but we've got 100% shot accuracy, and they've got 91 passing accuracy, but they've only had one shot onto us. So it don't really matter, guys. But we're moving to the 73rd minute now. Ribery completely mugs off I don't know who that was, but he plays a beautiful ball into Nasri, and Samir Nasri scores to make it 3-1 in the 75th minute, I believe. But is it too little, too late? It come off of Marlon's head, and that tripped Courtois. But anyway, guys, that is actually how the game finished, and we book our place in the semi-finals of the World Cup. And we're going to see that we're going to be playing Italy, as you can see there. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you liked, leave a like, and if you want to see more around here, please click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.